Hello, trading is closed on July 14th, 2016. This is a familiar pattern. We gap up for 6 days straight, hit a new high and can't hold on to the gains. The rule is the same. If we don't take out this high early on, lower prices should print. We do have a lower MEJT target, 2162.18, but futures are already under that price and it's not really that much under where we closed. So one can't take action on it at this time. Years ago, Stan Weinstein had an indicator. He would take the move in the final hour of trading and subtract the move in the first hour of trading. Here that would be a pretty big negative number, as it would be all this rally. It isn't a healthy pattern. The implication is that the public is anxious to buy, and the specialists, the professionals, are anxious to unload. So that indicator would be dropping as the market's headed up. At some point what happens is John Q. Public doesn't want to buy and there's no one left to take the long side of a trade. This is today's MEJT pattern. Early on it said ultimately lower prices would print, which they did, but it also said prices would trade over that line. There's no obligation to stop when you hit that line, but there is resistance there, and you can see there was a perfect entry point if somebody wanted to go short. It said this drop was a false move, that prices would return to this line. Says the rally's false, and prices will come back to that line once again. That's the target for tomorrow. The long-term pattern is quite the same. You can see from this count that the market can top out at any time. I suspect we're going to go higher into the high 2170s where we have strong fib resistance. But if we start tanking at any time, which I'm not predicting for tomorrow, but if it happens, I wouldn't wait around for those higher prices. This is a terminal pattern. We don't know for certain if this is the end of Brown C. It could be A of C, but I wouldn't take the chance. You can make a case for this being the high, because if you take a Fibonacci grid and you go from this leg instead of this one, take the height of the diamond, half is enough. Set it at 38.2, there's your target, and there's your 50% fib confirmation. So we have resistance at today's high. We also have a new to mark sell signal, but these haven't worked that well lately. We look for this price tomorrow. If we gap up over this high, it's probably out of reach, but not necessarily. If we don't, we should get lower prices and probably even lower than this. We are, I think, in the end of this rally phase, and we could see the top pretty soon. I expect it to be a little bit higher than the prices we've already seen, and that's today's call.